Well, my situation is very strange because I've had 7 careers, and each of these careers has supported the mediation and arbitration practice that I have. So let me go through them very, very quickly, and I'll provide a direct answer to your question. My academic training is in physics and materials engineering. So I started as a research scientist. After that, I became a patent attorney and a public utility regulator. I then became a state court judge. Then I became a corporate general counsel, then president and CEO of a telecommunications company, and finally a partner in a law firm. So all of that has added to my arbitration and mediation practice. When I was on the state court, it was the Superior Court in Delaware, I started the court annexed arbitration program, and that became a mediation program. And during that same period, I taught something that I call judicial mediation, along with another judge at the National Judicial College out in Reno, Nevada, and in San Diego, California. So that gives you a little bit of the background as to how I got started in arbitration and mediation. The cases that I handle right now are mostly commercial cases. I don't do any personal injury, don't do very much construction, not very much employment work either. But it's really complex commercial matters, particularly those related to technology, energy, not necessarily oil and gas, but generation of electricity using all of the different energy forms, including renewable fuel sources such as wind power, solar, nuclear, that type of thing. These are the kinds of cases that I get, but I also handle a number of matters, being a former judge, that are just breach of contract kind of matters in the commercial area. Well, the big thing for me is preparation. So in arbitration, I really like to know what the matter is all about. People tend to come to me because of the technical expertise that I can apply to an arbitration matter. So I like to really understand the technology, and obviously in the process of doing that, I can also understand the legal basis for it, and I try to make the best decision as I can. I approach it much like I did when I was a judicial officer, but arbitration, I'm kind of operating in that same framework, trying to provide the best decision that I can for that arbitration matter. Well, I think the technical background and technical expertise that I can bring to the matter is one of the reasons they would choose me. Obviously, that's supplanted by the judicial experience that I've had, where I've handled a number of very, very high-profile matters while I was on the court. And the other reason why parties pick me, particularly for mediation, is that I have C-suite background. I've been president and CEO of a telecommunications company. I understand how important it is to get the matter resolved so that that company can get back to providing goods and services to its customers. I can sympathize with people who are business people, and I think that rapport that I can establish makes me an attractive candidate when they're looking for a mediator, for example, for a particular matter. Music is one of the things that I really love, both vocal and instrumental. My wife and I both have been in a number of choirs. I love to sing, and we do a fair amount of that now, but audio-video reproduction has been my hobby since I was in high school. So I love my audio equipment. Not as much video as it used to be, but I just love to create equipment that we can produce music. And I use all the wonderful forms now, streaming. You know, obviously I have CDs and DVDs and all of that kind of thing, but I even have Laserdisc. And I just repaired my 1969 reel-to-reel tape recorder. So it's kind of fun to play with a source like that, but music is really my hobby.